Yo, yo, yo. Back once again with another live exclusive. It's GameBox2K23. You have myself, Terra, in the hot seat. Gotta take time to big up my partner in crime, Guna. For those of you who caught the Football Manager stream earlier, I have to say that was a big one. I was well impressed with that. Well done to the Guna for that stream. I'm looking forward to seeing many more from you. So, yes, people, as we promised, we are doing a live stream of the brand new Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And I'm just taking a moment to give some people a chance to log on because I know they were looking forward to seeing this. Um, but I'm not going to wait too long. I'm going to jump straight in. Apologies to those that were connected already. Um, I left the countdown a bit long there. I wanted to make sure everything was good and everything was ready. So I believe we're there now. And yeah, we're going to get into it real soon. We're just getting everything ready right about now. To all our followers, all our supporters, all those who have been following Gamebox recently, thank you. It goes without saying, without you, it's probably not worth it. I mean, we would be enjoying games anyway, regardless, but you know, it's always nice to share that with other like-minded people out there. So yeah, we take time to say thank you. So we're just going to start it up here. Playing this on the Xbox Series X. This is not due out until tomorrow, so it's a little early playthrough for those who might be interested in getting hold of this. So we're just getting started here. See?
Press menu to enable text to speech.
And I have to say, you lucky lot, because I had already started this. Of course, I wanted to get a little feel for it before doing this stream, and because of the way this game is, I couldn't actually start a new save and take it you right from the very beginning, the intro. So I had to delete everything just so that you could see this from the very beginning, how it all starts. So I'm hoping that's going to work because it hasn't started the way that it did start for me. So I'm assuming I've done it right. If not, I might have to restart it just so you can get a taste of that.
I want you back at the Hall of Justice. Go to the other exit and wait for support. While they're out.
So yeah, I had a feeling it was going to do this, right? So give me a second, people. I just want to sort this out so you can see it directly from the intro. I don't want you to miss out on any of that because, as I said, it's a first look. Want to kind of give you a review, couple of facts on the Suicide Squad, and yeah, make it an experience for you. So give me a second. Let me just sort that out. Apologies, we're back. I'm hoping what I've done will work now. For those of you that have been connected, apologies. I had to disappear and work out how to actually get this to start from the very beginning because it had still cached my save when
Press
I
menu to enable text to speech.
obviously gave this a quick go. And as a result, it's not showing the intro or anything like that. It literally just dropped me back to where I started. So hopefully this might do it. We shall see. People, we shall see. I'll be disappointed if you can't see the intro from the very beginning like I did. And based on what I'm seeing, I don't believe it's actually worked. So I'm afraid I may just have to play this from where I was just to give you a playthrough and carry on as normal. So I have to apologize that you're not going to get to see the intro. I feel really bad about that.
Back at the Hall of Justice. Go to the other exit and wait for support. Waller out.
Really, really bad. It's not right. I would really have liked you to see the intro and the little training bits you had to do just to get to this level. It still kind of is the training, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. So,
Thinking about Brainiac abducting 8 million people sure puts my hostage record to shame.
I have never taken a human hostage. What is it like?
A drag, actually. Oh, but please, I have a family, and GCPD health insurance doesn't cover this. Blah, blah.
yeah, my apologies there. As you probably gathered, there's lots of jibber jabber between the players. Quite often, it will find it difficult to do a stream while talking over them. But anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time.
This is not what I expected from my first exposure to a human city.
Waller didn't send your scaly ass into any hot zones before?
She did not.
So, no destabilizing countries and shit. Huh. Thought Argus was all about that life.
So this is the Suicide Squad. You obviously have King Shark, Harlequin, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang. They're the current players.
Oh, so much for getting some new fan club members.
I would like to be in a fan club.
Wait, serious? You want to be in the Boomerang fan club?
Oh, you did not specify it was your fan club.
Shut up, Shark.
I have to say, one of the things I picked up about this straight away, the dialogue is quite clever. If you like the Suicide Squad, then you'll definitely pick up on the humor straight away.
Hey,
So this,
we're at the exit. Are you gonna spring,
Ah, shit! It's a ghost!
Are the spirits of your ancestors typically digital?
What's she doing now? Trying to give us the brain spasms?
Crack a lock. Thank you, strange holographic girl.
Guys, ghosts are real.
You ate a lot of lead paint growing up, didn't you, Boomerang?
Yeah? And? Let's get back to the hall before Waller turns our heads to hamburger.
Or we could go on the Batman experience again.
so I want to start telling you about this game, but these lot won't shut up, as you probably gathered. But because I wasn't able to show you the intro, I just wanted to briefly tell you that it starts off with you controlling each character, and you have to get to a specific point.
Hey,
And in doing so,
you ever wear a necklace
you
with
learn how to use their moves, how to traverse across the level, using each one's independent way of traversing. And then you actually get to go within the Justice Hall or the Halls of Justice. You break in. That's where you actually steal. Each one steals a bit of equipment that suits them. So weirdly, King Shark took the Riddler's invisible hat, which isn't invisible at all, or doesn't make it. You have Deadshot, who's got his jetpack, so he uses that. Captain Boomerang stole a arm bracelet that gives him the Speed Force like the Flash. And Harlequin stole a bat claw and like a bat hoverboard, like a little mini bat wing that she uses to obviously do various acrobatic skills across the level. So once you've kind of gathered all that, you then start your first mission. And that ended up with me going out into the world against Brainiac. So you get to see some really cool graphics of this massive ship in the sky with all these tentacles coming down. And it's basically Brainiac and his minions trying to take over, right? So we've been sent in by Waller, as always, to do what we do. And this is our mission. So I will say I've already done a mission which involved going into try and attack Batman or his lair, something along those lines. No, sorry, it started with a Flash. So we had to do a mission where we had to basically pull the Flash away from influence he was under, Brainiac's influence. And I think you have to go around and basically do that to all characters. Hence the name, you know, Kill the Justice League. I don't want to say too much because we're playing it together. As I said, I apologize you didn't get to see the intro. I think that's the key bit. I may try and do another stream later on where I just repeat the intro part if I can work that out. But for now, we're going to have to play the game as is because I don't want to waste too much time. Some of you have been waiting a little while to see this, so we're going to get it moving. And as we're playing it, I'll try and give you some information, some facts about the Suicide Squad. Try and keep it fresh, you know. And yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun. Once again, out to the Gooner. Big up yourself.
Little help here. This door's at a funny angle.
Follow that green beam. You'll find lanterns set up in some bullshit-ass construct castle.
You jealous, Deadshot? You sound jealous.
Lantern's fortress is very impressive, but our orders are to return to the Hall of Justice, not marvel at his powers.
Right.
Switching targets.
I think you got him, Boomerang.
The reload mechanics remind me a bit of Gears of War. For those of you who have played Gears of War before, you have to obviously press it once to start the reload process, and then you have to press it again within a certain zone to enable the reload. With Gears of War, of course, when you did it in the right zone, you'd get a little added bonus to your bullets. I don't know if the same is true for this, but we shall see. Apologies for the little glitchiness. I am actually streaming this. I will have to get my setup in a way where I'm doing this direct from the box and not streaming it. But for now, we'll make it happen.
I'm in the air.
Telling me where to shoot, Deadshot.
Jetpack ain't melting this ice.
broadcast system. I'm reaching out to any survivors. I'm staying on the move, avoiding the invaders, and I'm looking for others who need help. 8 million people live in this city, and right now, most of them are missing. The invaders are snatching up.
I'm waiting for Waller to come tase me. Let's get inside the inner sanctum. Man, the League's gotta have something behind that door to help us get out from under Waller. Yeah, work those back muscles.
Settle down, mate. This job calls for finesse. Maybe a little sleight of hand. Touch the bone bit.
This entire time.
Be cool, be cool. You can rip his arms off after we get in there.
Got any other Flash body parts we should know about?
Just the fastest thumb in the West.
After that gross-ass detour, we're back in business.
All right, let's steal their shit.
Okay, so we made it back to the halls of justice. This was part of mission after going out for my first road test. So some interesting facts. The Suicide Squad were first published in DC Comics back in
I'm
1959.
trying to make a plan.
Would you believe it?
That's what I do.
That's a long time.
I'm
A long, long time.
plan.
I salute any veterans who would be able to know or call upon the original DC comic that they appeared in. I believe it was number 25, and it was called The Brave and the Bold. And it's basically, it was originally conjured up by a writer. I can't remember his name now, actually. I think it's John Ostrander. That's right. And he wrote the modern version that some of us will know, which were called Task Force X. For those of you that are into your Suicide Squad history, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because they weren't called Suicide Squad, they were called Task Force X. So that's one to take out with you. And yeah, their story originally began in the 1980s. As I said, it was John Ostrander that wrote that. And that was when Amanda Waller and Rick Flag were originally created or introduced to it. For those of you that have seen the films, will certainly recognize those names, and you will certainly know who Waller and Rick Flag is. And then obviously they recruited various, shall we say, anti-heroes along the way. You've obviously got Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang. Now, I wasn't aware of this, but as I said, I've never claimed myself to be a deep follower, but I know enough. But I didn't realize that Killer Croc and Enchantress were also part of it. But there you go. So a little bit of information for you.
Everything's locked down tight. Let's see what this computer table can do.
up your ass.
I'm getting the hell out of here, and this map is gonna tell me how.
Obey!
Computer, activate the threat assessment matrix.
What? You tough guys never seen a bat computer? You can make it do all kinds of stuff. You can play Snake, you can... Whoa. Ah, no lasso? You gotta be kidding me.
I got her. Where the hell are the rest of you?
Waiting to strike! Taste the fury of the sea, Amazon!
Explain yourself.
I mask my insecurities with drink and bad behavior. Oh.
What have you done with Flash?
Batman got him. Please don't kill me, evil Wonder Woman. Look, here's his thumb. It just came off, I swear.
Step on me next.
You brought them, Amanda Waller?
Unfortunately. You're damaging Argus property.
This is some bullshit. Got my daughter a Wonder Woman shirt last Christmas.
You have no authority here. Leave and take your criminals with you.
She knows who we are.
I'm taking authority. We trusted you. Let you live among us. Now your friends are slaughtering the people they swore to protect. Batman, Green Lantern, the Flash, and Superman. You're the last one left, Diana. You need to work with us.
They have been enslaved by something terrible. Their minds are not their own. I will find a way to bring them back. We will defeat Brainiac and end this madness. This is a hall for heroes, not you.
Are we letting her just leave?
She is already gone. Like your courage when you are threatened.
Shut up, Shark.
She won't do what needs to be done. Can't do it. Too damn honorable. That's where you come in. Task Force X, your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
We've got no chance. I've eaten fish tougher than this bloke.
I knew this day might come. And you better believe I prepared. There's another task force operative on site to support you. Meet with her before you go. That's all.
Charming.
This is Waller. Yes,
Waller was always
we're
known for her
occupying all
charm.
Justice as planned. Its security systems will keep us undetectable. General, I've already told you, Green Lantern has air superiority. If any conventional airstrike would be a mistake. General, you've spoken with the President. So this is a courtesy call, General.
So you're gonna be bait for one of
Good
Waller's
damn
special
luck.
operations? Look more like dead meat to me.
Whether it's the League or the aliens in charge, we're all gonna need to up our game. Become more than we are, if we're gonna be ready for whatever comes next.
So if you're just watching or you're just getting involved, this is GameBox2K23. We're taking a first look at not Justice League, Suicide Squad. Kill the Justice League. That's the whole idea behind this game, the concept. I'm having a first look, first playthrough. Can't tell you much about it as yet because I'm seeing it for the first time like you. Well, that's technically a lie, but I'm seeing this bit for the first time. I certainly played the intro yesterday.
Lanterns against us, Batman's against us, and you're you.
And that gave me a chance to, I suppose, pick up on the controls, see the characters, and generally get an idea about what the game's about. I'm still learning though, so you'll have to forgive me for any errors or mistakes. It's going to be natural as we learn how to play this game and get good at it. So just pausing it here, what you can notice or see is that you have 4 characters. You can pick any character you want, of course, to play through the game. And then what you can also do is invite your pals, your team, to fill in the other slots. So it's basically a co-op. You can have a 4-player co-op, right? Or you could have bots fill in the spaces. So for now, for the purpose of giving you a feel of the game, we've just got bots. As I said, this isn't out until tomorrow, so not too many people on my friends list are pushing this right now, but that's not the point. The idea is for us to just give you a first look, especially if you're thinking about buying it. I know a lot of you might want to see what it's about before you invest your hard-earned money. I'd like to think at Gamebox that we're able to kind of give you that, a sort of a playthrough, a look and feel. I'll also give you my comments and try and give it a sort of a score. Although I'm learning it's probably too early to try and give it a score on the first one. I like to play it a bit more. So as I do more episodes of this, I will certainly keep you updated on my feeling about it. So yeah, here we are. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. Let's get it.
Hey, soldier. Keep those size 10
To the
off the
Gooner,
life support cable.
big up yourself, mate. Nice one, nice one.
Sorry, Doc.
Don't be sorry. Just keep your damn feet off my equipment.
Oi. Looks like the Sheila let us out of Batman's dicks. Oh, jeez. Carked at opening a door. Rest in peace.
She is hibernating.
Comatose.
Poor kid. Why bring her out here like this?
Wonder Woman kicked your asses.
Oh, don't do that. Also, lots of ins and outs to that rumble you didn't see, Missy.
Missy? Nah. I'm not one of your incognito browser searches. That's a big adrenaline spike and a nice bomb sending out.
Wait. The bombs have fitness apps?
Not exactly. But they do monitor your biorhythms. And because they're electronic, I can hack into them. That's what I do. I'm hack.
Cool. I always wanted a teen ghost watching my every move. What's the deal with, you know, haunting yourself?
My body's the only home I've got left. But really, I'm in the cloud 24/7 now. Let me do all kinds of things. Check this out. Your brains already reward violence, and sure enough, I just exposed the systems. Fight and move with style to build up a cool flow state. The adrenaline activates your skills. But screw up and whew, you lose a whole chunk of that flow state.
Alright, so here we go. First bit of information about how we level up characters. Combat Combo and Combo Breakers reminds me of Killer Instinct. Those of you that know about that game, that is one of my favorite fighters. Interesting. Okay.
This is a map of your physiological potential, abilities and stuff. While you're doing that out there, I can rewire your neurochemistry. Make improvements.
As
Splicing and shit? That's never gone wrong.
Don't fight it. Pick something out.
So as I said at the beginning, the humor is it's obviously quite dark anyway, as those of you who know about the Suicide Squad or our fans will know, but they've captured that really well. So that's one thing I would say, you will be entertained. As I said, apologies I couldn't show you the intro. There is actually a scene at the very beginning before they get these bombs implanted in them, which is hilarious. I did put some pictures up on our Facebook page where the intro's rolling and you can see they're all fighting each other. It's a really, really funny intro. But there's one particular bit I wanted to call out which I thought was brilliant, and for fans of the Suicide Squad, you'll know what I mean. But they're all strapped to these, you might as well call them tables, right? They're all restrained and they're vertically, they're leaning up vertically. And there's a moment where they've obviously just met each other, right? Or they've just been brought together by Waller. So they're learning about each other. And Captain Boomerang leans over to Deadshot and he says to him, I thought you was meant to be white. Now I just thought, now you know what, I took no offense to that whatsoever. I actually thought that was quite comical and funny, because those of you that would know Deadshot has been white in the comics, but he was black in the films. So, you know, it's one of those. I thought it was very clever how they called that out, in my eyes, without being distasteful, right? Because we know there's enough of that shit going on in the world. We don't really need it portrayed in our faces in games and that. And I think they handled that really well. But it just left you to think, like I said, those who are fans, to know that there's been changes in the characters along the way. I mean, some other useful information for you that you may not have known was that the Suicide Squad originally appeared in various sort of animated TV series and films. Their most notable appearance was in Batman: Assault on Arkham. And of course the live action film, which we all know, Suicide Squad, and then the Suicide Squad in 2021. So I think I heard Guna saying he hasn't seen the second one yet, so I'm not going to say too much about that because that will give it away. But if you haven't seen them and you're into that sort of thing, go watch them. It's quite funny, and I'm hoping they do another one. Be good to see what they do with it. So again, we're playing a first look at Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I'm just about to now pick some power-ups for my player. I don't know what I'm going to pick. We're just going to go with it. As I said, I'm brand new to this. I don't have any tips or any special tricks for you right now. We're just going to have a playthrough nice and early, because I do believe this releases tomorrow. So who knows, this might influence some of you to go and buy it. Some of you might just turn your nose up and say, nah, not for me. Either which way, I hope you enjoy the stream.
center had your old costumes stored in those lockers. The shrinks say that familiar things will keep us comfortable.
When you get down to it, Waller ain't so bad. She's just...
I gave you half-wits orders. Suit up and get out.
Yep, good old Waller.
Yeah, right.
They're in my size.
So you should know that this is actually a Rocksteady Studios release.
You Threads boys, real retro. I was thinking something more fashion forward.
And Rocksteady Studios are a well-known British developer. For those of you that didn't know. They were responsible for all the Batman Arkham series games. Arkham Knight, for any of you that have played those and enjoyed those, I know I did.
Hey, Suicide Squad! Fuck you!
So, as you saw from that little skit there, the humor is definitely there. Quite funny. They've kept the same hype in the game from what I've seen so far. Definitely all those build-ups. It's almost deflating. Like, you know, they built them up, made them look super. You know, the slow motion explosion in the background kind of look. And then someone just gets real and says, you know what, fuck you, and throws a can at them. I mean, you can't get better, can you? Right, let's check these messages. Here we go. Okay, so these are sort of the nice thank you messages from the developers for getting the game early. Got some additional costumes and different bits to outfit the characters with. I don't know if you can see it as well. If you look very closely at Deadshot's gun there, I did actually equip a doll. So you got these little, a bit like Call of Duty, you got your little, what do you call them, trinkets that you can hang off your guns, which I think was pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's a little baby Deadshot there hanging off his gun, just to give it a little taste. There's no commercial value. It doesn't improve the gun. It's just purely cosmetic. But we like cosmetic. Anything to change up the original look, can deal.
Come help me get this door open.
So once again, this is a 4-player co-op game. You can of course play it in solo, as I'm doing at the moment, for the purpose of this stream to you. Maybe later on we will feature a game where we fill up all the slots with some of the pals, and we'll have a blast with it.
Taking these guys on is suicide. We agreed?
Just picture it. Harley Quinn kills the Justice League.
Oh, Sidekick's got something to prove now that the boyfriend's dead.
Sidekick? Oh, honey. I'm a freaking superstar.
great. So
I'm a
Quinn's down for
goddamn
staying here and
superstar.
getting her ass killed. What about the king here? Are you on Team Waller or Team get the hell out of this mess?
I'm sure Ludacris said that first.
A more complicated question than you
Tell your
realize,
mama I'm a
mercenary.
goddamn superstar.
And a false choice, as long as Waller's bombs are in our heads. But the nanite injector she gave us came from there.
What? That pigeon?
LexCorp.
Righto. We'll traipse on over and ask if they do return, shall we? No way Waller lets us uptown. She'll kill us.
Not if we do as we're told till she trusts us. We get to LexCorp, bombs out. Then you all can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Right. Hello, Waller! Captain Boomerang, team leader, reporting for duty.
And?
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but, well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. Oh, no offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
Freaking penguin!
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him. Let's get moving, Task Force H.
Hold up there, Howls. We need smooth talking and probably violence. Ha! My time to shine. I can feel it.
So,
Me do the talking with Penguin, okay?
for those of you
We
that
go way back.
might not have seen that, it told me to switch to the character that currently running on Boost, and that so happens to be Captain Boomerang.
A compadres! I'm basically his left-hand man.
All shelters north of Bay Street on the Red Line have been evacuated as the connecting tunnels have been blocked. This includes...
What's the limit? Ha! I was gonna shoot your target anyway, Hal. Crackerjack shot.
So I have to say I'm still getting used to all of the different moves, the different characters and what they can do.
With an update on the ongoing crisis. Based on multiple eyewitness accounts, I can confirm that Batman, Bruce Wayne, has reappeared sporting the Skull Seven, and he's been turned. Batman has either captured or killed members of the Metropolis PD, and now he's started targeting civilians throughout the city. We all know what Batman can do. See him, for God's sake, run. As for Green Lantern, he's continuing to provide protection for the soldiers following a fight with the Flash. Our only hope is that someone in the League is informed. Even one medic who still has their head on straight right now is not a fighting chance. I'll keep monitoring the situation as it develops, but for now, this is Lois Lane, signing off.
Getting a head start.
Tell me more about our target. This Penguin.
Knows his guns.
Likes putting the hurt on people.
Kinda like us, except we're classy.
Take the lead, Quinn.
Not if Waller wants Ozzy alive.
G'day, Pengo. Remember me?
No. Ain't this a right rose gallery? Who's the big bleeder? Think his cousin used to work for me.
Ooh, which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what?
Real slick, Shark.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Wow. You guys bombed harder than Eddie Nigma's stand-up set in Arkham. I had to shoot my way out of that one, too.
This helicopter has a cryogenic weapon. Do not be frozen, softskins.
Oh, their shields are bigger than ours.
Large but immobile. They challenge us to overrun them.
Big man's right. Work for an angle on him.
Calm down, Deadshot, mate. I'll shoot your target. Don't hold back, guys. We're blowing them away. Reflame and loading.
Queen this is about me stopping the bleeding hyenas. It weren't personal. Where'd you get your gunners in the cereal box?
You will lose your rank, Boomerang.
Pedal to the metal. Killing the target.
You believe Penguin tried to have us killed?
Yeah.
Yep.
On reflection, yes.
Whoa, a lot of trust issues here. Anyway, let's bag the little snitch.
This is the part when I get to tickle your brain chemistry. Guaranteed most of the time to make you a better killing machine.
So I didn't actually realize there that when they gave me the power up for Deadshot while I was playing him, I could obviously power up everyone else at the same time, which would make sense, right? Because you want them at the same level. So I'm just going through doing that. I'm also trying to get familiar with the menu options. As I said, it's a first look for me as it is for you. So just making sure I know what's what and where to go for certain things. Collectibles, good. Look at that at some point. Obviously, you've got your tutorials and hints. If you want to remember things that it's taught you from the start, then this is the place to be. At the moment, I'm just trying to have fun with it. There's going to be a time where I'm going to get deep in and learn all the different bits and pieces. But for the purpose of just giving us a first look, we're just going to play the game, right? But I still do want to know certain things.
You keep coming back.
I do keep coming back. That's right. Oh. I mean, outfits, maybe when we get towards the end of the stream, we'll take a look at some of the outfits. I don't think that's important right now. I think for now, it's just getting a good feel for the game. So, yeah, get back into it.
When did Penguin get out anyway?
Out. He was barely in. Money talk, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
Help me get this open!
What are you waiting for, you pair of villains? Get them!
Aw, poor Penguin. All that money never got you much in the way of loyalty, huh?
Piss off, widow. What did loyalty get you?
Oswald Cobblepot, my man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
It's your lucky day.
So lucky.
I don't truck with trash, so you, the meathead merc, and whatever those two are, can jog on.
I can't believe you forgot me. I worked for you. What? All in it together now, mate.
Okay, Waller. We bagged Penguin.
Someone's been busy. How'd you have time to make all this, Ozzy? Waller, the Penguin is in flight. Repeat, the Penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Fricasseed Penguin. Let's get him to... Oh my god! He's getting up!
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
Did that get him?
No. It very much did not get him. Waller, blow up his head.
Shark. I'm disappointed.
Oh, you bloody Darrow. We could have done that all day. Well, hello. You're just in time to thank us for doing your job. No, seriously, it was our pleasure. No need for gifts.
Christ.
Here he is, Rick Flag.
Aren't you Waller's Lieutenant Ass Kisser?
Those who have seen the films will know about his part in them.
Flag. And all you criminals would do well not to piss me off. If I see or hear something that don't make me happy, you can be damn sure Director Waller ain't happy. And you don't want that.
We will make you happy, Colonel Rick Flag.
I doubt it, Shark. But what I know you can do is cause destruction. So, Brainiacs dropped a bug farm into Midtown, heavily guarded, pumping Terminauts into the city. You're gonna stop it. Or die trying, I guess.
He seems nice.
The hell is a Terminaut?
How about we Terminaut go find out? Eh? This is bullshit.
Shut down the Terminaut incubators at Central Station, TFX. I want a clean house.
If you need some of the big words explained.
I always wanted a techie type when I was working. Some nerd in my ear telling me they were in the mainframe or whatever.
They'd breach the firewall.
Yeah, then they get murked. And you gotta go on a killing spree through the ranks of the triads. But not because you like Gary. Because it's a rep thing and you can't let that shit stand. R.I.P. Gary. Don't show me up, Speed Gauntlet!
Lois Lane here, reporting from an undisclosed location. Are U.S. Special Forces in our city? This morning I was briefly able to follow 3 heavily armed soldiers unobserved. Anybody guess what their real mission is here? For further safety, I won't reveal their final location. I couldn't make out any insignias or name tags, which tells me this is an off-the-books operation. Each of these individuals appear to be driving some kind of experimental combat vehicle. Are they military? Some secret government shadow force? Could be Merc. Or Cobra. A League of Assassins. With a full-on alien invasion here in Metropolis, nothing's too weird to be true.
Weapons-free TFX. Central Station is a historically protected landmark, but everything else is fair game. The Terminaut incubators are hooked up to a network of some kind of power sources. Shoot the hell out of them.
Great strategy, Flag. I see how you made Colonel.
Speaking of promotions, I'll be monitoring your performance. Whoever screws up the least might just make squad leader.
not stand under the bat pod.
How good a shot do you think Pengo is?
Gotta say, lots of potential for industrial accidents.
There you have it. We completed one mission. Pretty good going.
Finally, some gear worthy of my bloody immense talents. How's it work? Next best thing to a boomerang.
You rise above your many limitations.
All right, pay attention, TFX. This is live feed from the Justice League's Watchtower satellite. We're tracking enemies with the data linked to the Skull Ship's comms. We want in on that data, and you are gonna bag it for us. Boomerang, you're up as squad leader. Squad's gonna need you to pick the next mission. The rest of you, show me you're worth a damn out there, and you'll get a chance to lead.
All right, so I think we've reached a part of the game where it now lets me pick missions. This is the first time I've seen this sort of open plan map where it looks like I can obviously select where I want to go next. From the beginning, it was quite linear. It started off basically telling you what missions you had to do. So, as I said again, apologies that I couldn't show you that intro. It is a really cool intro, and I think that set the stage for the rest of the game. So far, I'm liking what I'm playing. There's still a long way to go. Uh, I know a lot of people have been umming and ahhing about this live action part of it, or the live service part of it, where you've got to be connected, and obviously it's going to have loot boxes or loot capabilities in it. So I know there's been a lot of kickback about whether or not we should even have these sorts of games, live service games, where you need to be connected, and it's always about um, not so much paying, but there's an element of spending money to get certain features in the game. Now, the developers, Rocksteady, have promised that won't be any money you pay won't be put towards buying you better gear or anything like that. If anything, it's going to be mostly cosmetic. Anything to do with the game and the gameplay itself, you will earn while playing the game, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm a bit of an old school gamer, so I like the era when games came with everything you needed, but you had to be good. You had to earn that. You didn't have to dip into mummy and daddy's purse and spend money to try and get your character or your team or whatever it is that you was trying to achieve. But yeah, I like that era where, game players had to be games players. You had to be good. You couldn't pay to be good. But obviously these days where money talks, bullshit walks. If you got the money, you can pay for anything pretty much in life, which often means that you will surpass people without any skill. So that said, at the moment, I can't say that I'm bound to want to spend any money on any of those sorts of games. But we'll see how this game pans out. So even though it is a live service game, so far so good. Some of you might remember the Avengers. I mean, that was terrible. I think so much so, if I'm not mistaken, those servers are all shut down now or close to. Or I might be getting that wrong, and it's that they've stopped making any content for it. Servers might still be available for you to play with, but again, see, that's the problem with live service games. When the publishers have decided enough's enough and they want to shut down the servers, anyone who might still be playing that game will suffer. Um, Now, I again believe on the grapevine, Rocksteady is saying that's not going to happen with this title. But I mean, it's early days yet. The game doesn't even release until tomorrow. So who am I to say what they are or not going to do? Um, but so far, I'm liking what I've played with. Um, I think it takes a moment to get used to the different characters, but that goes without saying. It's not Arkham. It's definitely not any of those sorts of Batman games that you might be used to. The fighting is completely different. Um, there are counters, but the counters are operated in a completely different way. So if you're coming from that world of wanting that same experience, then you're not going to get that with this. Um, yeah, that's right. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. All great games. I have to give Rocksteady their props for how they did those. I mean, the fighting, amazing. But anyway, I digress. I'm still here chatting away, and most of you probably want to see this game further. So we're going to dive in, and if anything, we'll try and give you some more facts a bit later. So once again, this is GameBox2K23. We're streaming live on all platforms right now that we're on, so you can find us on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and I think we're even on Facebook as well live right now. So take advantage, get connected, see what we're about. Out to the Gooner, big up yourself. To all our listeners, or viewers, should I say, thank you for joining Gamebox K23.
Our most wanted data carrier is in the vicinity of this multi-level car park. Smash and grab, light resistance. Our most wanted data carrier is in the vicinity of this multi-level car park. Smash and grab, light resistance.
Okay, that all sounds pretty good, but I want to start the mission.
Carrier and a significant enemy threat in this area. Don't expect this operation to go down easy.
I suppose I'm going to have to make my own way up. It's not going to allow me to just jump into the map itself. Which is what I was trying to do. For those of you that were wondering, I thought I was going to be able to just jump into that zone, but no, clearly I'm probably going to have to make my own way. Trying to make sure I'm not missing nothing there. Alright.
The director isn't the biggest threat to your skulls anymore. We've got reports of enemy sharpshooters in the city. Mean, smart, and their shots pack some kind of electrical discharge. Eyes open.
What will it be, Boomerang?
Faces. I think they've captured the personality of all the characters perfectly. So now I believe I can change to who I want because there's no longer a hyped character.
Whoa,
I'm assuming that what that means is if you select them, you get increased XP for the duration of that mission.
Girlie's a right villain, just like the rest of us.
She's a kid, and it was a little computer what's-it-crime. And Boomer, you're barely a villain. Just a carny act with a bad accent.
Target sighted.
I catch air, they catch bullets.
They break easily.
This is Lois Lane. Some of the people in the city are doing their best to survive, but some hope to mount a resistance to fight back. Consider this leader of a local militia who's offered to talk about rescue and defensive efforts throughout Metropolis. For now, let's call him John. John, are you there? Can you hear me?
We need that data cache unit so our nerds can crack their comms.
Is this another bring 'em in alive job, Flag?
Nope. Weapons free.
Yes!
Nice!
All right. I am easy either way. Colonel Flag, we have killed the target.
Good. Secure it for scanning, and we'll bring Hack online.
I'm always online. I am the line.
Right, yeah.
If you see the Batman, run. Hide. Stay safe, Metropolis.
Completely missed that target.
My motion is unstoppable.
Scanning. Yes. I can use this feed to breach the Skull Ships network. Just buy me time.
You heard her, TFX. Deal with all incoming enemy forces until our nerds have what they need.
Oh, thought this would be boring techie stuff. I love getting in fights. There's more. Bloody sale at the dickhead factory.
Enemy snipers deployed, TFX. Watch your heads.
On your target, Starco. You owe me one.
Very well. Leave my carcass. I accept it.
Relocating to find the enemy.
Here I come.
Assessing a new target.
I made a mistake. I am unbound.
New target selected.
Shoot you down.
punchline, Harley Quinn. Shark attack! Out of my way! Airborne! Identified a new target!
Oh, great. Nothing worse than risking our keysters for bad data.
All kinds of backdoors for jacking the skull ship's comms. You like it. They're talking about you. Splicing enemy comms channel into your headspace. Now.
I want you to focus on the low priority kill list. Profiles: Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, King Shark. Self-centered fools all. Don't expect them to operate as a group. Isolate them. Eliminate them.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
I'm slowly starting to get better weapons for each character. I'm sure it's going to go in categories like your standard, your legendary, epic, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. Nobody likes an overachiever.
Tapping their phone lines is one thing, TFX, but cracking that skull ship's shield calls for good old-fashioned recon. I'm handling that personally. You four are gonna cause enough ruckus to keep that thing's heat off me.
You're risking your ass too? If this is a military bonding thing, it ain't gonna work.
I was thinking the same thing, Lawton. So let's make you four into an effective support unit first. Head to the mark site for pre-mission training. Hack's got some ideas.
So just like in the films, Rick Flag is, or he's acting like the lead of the team. And I think that was the same in the films where he was a normal human military soldier who was set to kind of lead the Suicide Squad into battle.
Resistance in the city. The journalist, the scientist, and the criminal element. They will be isolated. They will be overcome.
And as I mentioned before, he first appeared originally with Waller back in 1980 when it was John Ostrander who wrote that storyline. He's also been in the films, as I mentioned, and I think he's also appeared in the animated series. So
I am, of course, talking about Deadshot.
he's put the work in.
We know, Shark.
Old Rick Flag, he's put the work in. So yeah, here we are, first look. Giving you a look at the graphics, the scenery.
If the Resistance deploys metahumans, let them come. I plan for every contingency.
You've had a little look at the gameplay, what that's about. Obviously, I haven't played with every character yet. Started off with Deadshot. We then had a little stint with Captain Boomerang. I'm now running around with King Shark. And no doubt before the stream ends, I'll show you a bit of gameplay with Harley Quinn as well, for a first look. Then maybe we'll talk a bit about the different elements before I will call it a close on this stream, and we shall continue. There will be a part 2, so not to worry. As I said, this is a first look. For those of you who might be thinking about getting it, it's out tomorrow. For those of you who did your pre-orders and whatnot, you're on it already. I'm already aware of that.
She's just another suit with an attitude problem.
So I'm just going to quickly switch it over to Harlequin, just so you can see a bit of her gameplay. So let's go.
Come on, drone, crime's a-wasting. My disappearing act.
Can't believe Penguin didn't recognize me. Well, that's crime lords for you. Make you feel special and then use you.
I shall remember you, Boomerang. It will not be a pleasant memory.
Oh, on your Sharko.
Suppressing fire initiated. One more swing. No! Don't sweat it, Boomer. I'm on your target. Aiming for Deadshot. Room on my crime spree for one more, Sharky. I'm taking this act on tour. Yep, I'm shooting with that shot.
So they're just gonna send guns to us. We don't have to steal them or nothing.
Doc's been reviewing your physical data. Looking at ways to turn those red lines green. Mobility is your strongest asset. Sure ain't your smarts or your tactics. Luckily for all of us, we can work with that.
Build up your adrenaline through combat. Then, we're going to unleash it in moves that got multiple bodies and look cool.
Sweet.
This combat simulation's gonna put you through your paces.
New target. Marley split.
Been a shark and a hard day. Reloading here.
next op together, cause I've got the dead man switch.
What's up, gang? Jealous of my cool new toy? No, that would be envy.
Interesting that there's a legendary that we get for Harlequin actually has a lower damage per second than the uncommon weapon she starts with. But of course, there are some additional bonuses to this firearm that the common one doesn't have. So it's decisions, decisions. But this is what forms part of the structure of this particular game. You're obviously, as a live action game, you're obviously going to be going through missions and picking up different weapons to kit your characters out with. And I'd imagine you could pick what fits your playstyle. Obviously, legendary and above are going to be far more powerful or have more scope to be upgraded later on. I'd imagine that's the plan behind it. I'm only speculating. I must admit, although I saw this game come up in my feed quite a lot, I didn't go that in depth to find out much about the engine. I wanted to wait, play it myself, make my own idea up about the game. I mean, so far so good. As I said, I'm really liking the humor. If nothing else, the humor is great. Kind of gives me the Guardians of the Galaxy vibe for those of you that played that. That had some great humor in it. I think that almost kind of made the game more fun than it was playing the game, although it's a great game, right? I'm hoping that this can live up to that standard as well, although it's coming from a different angle. It's a completely different engine than what Guardians of the Galaxy were. I'm liking the fact that the developers, Rocksteady, have kept the personality of the characters, definitely. I think I need to get good, certainly with each character, and work out more to how to be fluent, getting around and killing enemies and whatnot. And then I think this will definitely be up there on my list of something that I'm going to be playing quite a lot of. As I said, this is released tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, I think those on Xbox, you will get this on Game Pass. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, but I think you are getting this as the day one. Those on PlayStation, you won't be so lucky, but at the same time, if you're a fan, it will be worth paying out the money. Um, there are three different versions. There's obviously a standard version. I think you have a digital deluxe, and I think there's one above that, or I could be wrong. I think it's just the standard and the digital deluxe. Obviously, the digital deluxe being most expensive. That did give you early access to the game. I think 72 hours early access, but as it's released tomorrow, if you're not really bothered about the additional content, which is a few skins and whatnot for your characters and your guns, then you're not missing much. Keep your extra dollars or pounds and stick to the standard edition. But I think it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. But now I'm going to equip this gun.
I take my rides free and my weapons unlicensed.
If we're gonna crack the shield on death from above up there, I need clean intel without getting shot at. You four have the honor of being shot at instead, while I get the job done.
I would like to lead the mission, Colonel Flag. I have great leadership skills as a demigod, and as a bipedal shark, I draw much attention.
So it looks like King Shark is psyched up here.
To the people overtaken by the invaders, this is Wonder Woman. I know you're still in there. I know you're still fighting. Keep
Diana, stop this.
Bruce. Bruce, tell me where you are.
Watching. Integration with Brainiac is irreversible. You need to understand that. Join us, or stay out of the way.
Real curious how the upgrade will work on that shark body of yours.
So as
Let's
well,
upgrade that shark brain of yours.
by the time I get to do part two of this stream, I will be a bit more familiar with power ups. I'll be able to tell you a lot more about it and what has helped me or not helped me. Obviously, with the weapons as well, I have a bit more of a play. Oh, yeah, while I'm here, I can also show you the trinkets. You can see them there on the side of the gun, or dolls, even as they call them. I think trinkets are slightly different. I haven't unlocked any of those yet. And pins. So you've got three different categories, I think, of decoration for your guns. At the moment, I've only got the dolls, and each character has their own set. Yeah, that looks pretty lethal. I quite like that. Why I haven't got that enabled. I mean, come on, look at it. What are we even doing here? I think that makes a lot more sense. So again, as you see, I'm learning about the characters and what guns they have. I didn't even know I had those weapons. I clearly need to go through each character, change out the weapon. They've all got special weapons. That mark here, Harley. Why are we even playing? Oh, so I'm assuming these came as part of the pack or the digital deluxe pack. I can, and I'm going to kit out every single person. Better kit. I mean, Deadshot especially. How is Deadshot working? Oh, I see. Yeah, you only assign it. So I need to give Deadshot that he needs.
Oh, love gear that comes with other people's fingerprints.
And I wasn't expecting that. Again, as you see, the interaction is great. I actually took that off of Captain Boomerang to give to Deadshot there, and obviously Captain Boomerang, in true fashion, had something to say about it. I'm surprised he doesn't get punched in the mouth more often, but there you go. That's just how we play it, right? The Harlequin's got that, which is fair. He's got that, and I think I just earned some more really. So yeah, this is
That
kind
was a
of the
good
first
shot.
look at Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. You've been taken through by myself, Terra. Big shout to my partner in crime, Guna. I just wanted to say big up to you. Big things are happening. Gamebox team. This year marked our first year, back in first year or 1 year old. So we're in February now, but we turned 1 years old in January. So we're literally building. We're thankful for everyone that's been on this journey with us and all of our supporters, the followers, everyone who's getting more involved with us, sharing our bits more, checking out what we're doing is fully appreciated. We appreciate you. Um, yeah, and I'm just going to obviously reel off some of our connections. For those of you that don't know, you can get connected and where to find us. Because we're in multiple places right now. Even this stream going out is going out on Kick. So you can find us on kick.com/Gamebox2K. Also streaming live on Twitch for all the Twitch heads. That's Twitch TV/Gamebox2K23. We're on Facebook as well, so please do check us out. Come and say hello. Facebook.com/Gamebox2K23. Also on Instagram, you can find us right there, Instagram.com/Gamebox2K23. And also at YouTube, we've got a new YouTube page actually. There's two YouTube pages we're running, but we started a new one all in line of keeping it professional and that. Trying to give you better content than we did before, putting a bit more effort into what the videos we put on there, and obviously the entertainment value of those. So we hope you like that. Please do check that out. That's youtube.com/at GameBox2K23. So I think on that note, I'm going to leave it there for your first look. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be back to give you a part two and a second look, by which time most of you may have got it yourselves and you'll be happy playing it, and we can share ideas. And if you're up for it and you want to jump in on a 4-player co-op with me or the team, just let us know, hit us up. I've given you the links on how to get hold of us. Just make your presence known. I'm on Xbox, playing this on Xbox. My gamer tag is Terra Space UK. So if you want to add that up, please do. And I'll see you on the battlefield. For now, I want to say thank you to everyone that's been locked in, and I look forward to talking soon.